On today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, I will be sharing with you how to make some brown stewed turkey necks. Maybe I've done that once or twice. I mostly did stew. But I want to pause right here to say special thanks to the new people coming on to the Jamaican cooking journey page. And I want to say a resounding manners and respect to those that have been here with me over the past 7 years. I want to send a shout out to my patrons. Thanks for making the page possible. Our post notification shout out, they go right up there. Brown stewed turkey necks. So normally there is a video that I had, I think it's about 6 years ago, that I showed you in depth how to clean your turkey necks before seasoning. I am going to link that video in the description. Also, I'll pin it in the comment section. You go click on it, see how to get your turkey necks properly cleaned. Now, I'm going to be starting out by grating some garlic. You can do your turkey neck as you please. I'm going to be grating some garlic right here. I'm using 5 pegs and I have about, probably this is about 1 kilo of turkey necks. I've cleaned, washed very well. I've showed you how to clean them and all of that and how to wash them in that video. So you might want to go check that out. I'm getting 5 pegs, a good amount of garlic in this turkey neck. I want to get a chunk of ginger. I've already washed it. If you want to scrape, you scrape. This is when our garlic is properly ripe. This is the color it gives. When your ginger, when your ginger is properly ripe, it gives you this yellow color. Under this, anything, you know it's not properly ripe. And as I grate, you will see, you see that? This is ginger that is to perfection. Grating my ginger smells so good. This ginger and this garlic, it smells like seriously good. If you can use, you want to use ginger powder and your garlic powder, you can feel free to do that, okay? But remember that fresh is always best. We want not to forget our salt, therefore I'm adding about this. We can always add a little salt if we so desire when we are graving down, okay? To this, I'm going to be adding a little turmeric. Turmeric, not a lot. I don't want to be tasting it. I'll show you why I'm adding some turmeric. I'm trying to build a little color as I season. Therefore, I'm using some turmeric. I don't want it to overpower because it's not a lot that I'm using. Smoked paprika right here. And I'll blend the turmeric and the smoked paprika together. If you have sweet paprika, you could do it. A little chili powder. Not a lot. This is for spice. Also, it's gonna aid with color. Some cumin. Not a lot. This is like for my spice. You know, turkey necks, they take a lot of seasonings to taste good. They do. A little cumin, not a lot. And that through, I've got in here my freshly grounded homemade mixed seasoning. I'll try to put on the screen as you go along all that I have in there. And I'm going to be putting it right in there. Okay. I'll put a little olive oil. And this little olive oil is just to give my seasonings. It's just to enable my seasoning because they are in the powdered form. Yes, to get them all softened. I'm going to go right here now and I'm going to start rubbing. I'll mix my colors together as I show you. I'm just going to be rubbing in. Yeah. You see that color that is blending already? You see this? I'll not be seasoning with any soy sauce. I don't use browning on my meat. If you have been here with me for the longest time, you would have known that Debbie down a yard, me not use browning for meat. Soy sauce or some other sauce. You see that color? This is what I wanted. I've showed you all that I use. I'll be continue my rubbing up. I'm going to leave it for about 2 hours. The longer you leave your turkey neck, the better it tastes. I like turkey necks not because of the turkey necks or the little meat that is on it. I like turkey necks because of the bone. You all know, if you have been here for a long time, that I am this bones girl. And when I eat my turkey neck, I don't play. I give it the maximum attention with the bones. I like when I'm doing my bones, I'm chewing my bones, I'm tasting all my seasonings to the core of my bones. One more shot at that. No browning, no soy sauce. This is the color that I have. I'm gonna go rub it up some more. Leave it to marinate until another 2 hours, maybe 2.5. If time is your strap for time, you can rub it in and start cooking. But the more you make this stay, the better it tastes. I'll catch you in the next clip. Okay, we are back cooking family, and this is my turkey neck after about 2 hours, and it smells so good. So I've got me some flour here. It's not seasoned, so I'm gonna be dusting it, each piece, and just so light. I'm just gonna dust it light. I put it right there. I've got some oil preheating there in a cast iron in a mill, and I'll just be, as soon as I'm through these, I just show you how lightly, and I'm gonna be putting on. I'm not gonna be packing on the flour onto it. So I'll catch you when I'm through right here. So I am at the stove, and these are my coated pieces of turkey neck, and my oil is like reasonably heated, and I'll be putting them to brown. I'll be browning them from side to side. You know, we're not gonna do it on like a rush. I'm gonna be doing it slow. So I'm gonna be browning them from side to side. Okay, so let them take a little, you know, this little coating that we have packed onto it, to let them just stay in there and just get some color. Remember, we're not going to use no browning and then sit in there. So that's what we're doing. I'm trying to pack in like everything. Yeah. We're going to monitor it as it browns from side to side. When we are finished with the browning process, we will return. We want it browning on each side, has a little crisp to it. When we return, we'll show you. So here we go, cooking fam. Put them up cold. And then so I want inside that pot. So this is my container that I seasoned my turkey neck in, and I'm washing out all that seasoning. You could use some chicken stock right here, make it more flavorful. I'm gonna get my flame up. Okay, so I'll go on in here. So let me show you what is really happening inside my pot. You see that nice? If you can get these browned up without oil, probably you can go ahead. But for me right now, me have the oil. I have to use the grease. Right, so this is it, and I'm gonna get my flame up, and this is my seasonings that were left inside, or that little, you know, the little thing this I'm gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw all of it right now, right? And I'm gonna get everybody down in here. Wow, give that a knife, and I'm using my tongue here, and I'm just like, look here, I'm just trying to get up every single thing. Wow, from down in the bottom. So good. And I'm gonna put the rest right now to the center. Yep. We're gonna leave it on the lowest flame to slow cook right now. These spots, they develop a whole lot of steam. So I'm gonna leave it in there, you know. As I said, chicken stock would be really flavorful right here. Right, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes in this nice thick gravy. Look at it. Show them it. You see that? So I'll catch you in the next clip. So after about 15 minutes on the low, this is what my turkey necks are looking like. Can you believe this? Yeah. Remember these turkey necks nowadays, they don't even take long to cook. You know? So gonna be putting some more liquid. Right. That's about a cup. I've put right there. And right now, I'm gonna be adding a Scotch bonnet and some thyme. And I'm gonna leave it for another 15 minutes. And I'll come along every now and then. You may not see it, but I'll come along and I will just be moving it around, okay? So we have probably about another half an hour to go with this turkey neck. Yeah, this is looking so good already. And you saw what that, just a small amount of turmeric. You see it look like a curry, but it's not curry. So when I told you don't do a lot, maybe I went too much. This turmeric is really strong. You see that gravy already? And we're still gonna put our beans in here. You could put some carrots, you could put some zucchini, whatever vegetable you have, you could just do it, okay? We're going for like some gravy, some nice smothered thing right there. So look here, right on that low, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Still on the simmering, I've moved it to a smaller burner, and I'm gonna add in some tomato paste right now. I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna make sure it's properly mixed in. And as the tomato paste mixes in and gets incorporated, you will see that look, that it's, you know, it's gonna turn the color from that curry looking, you know. You see that? Look at this gravy. Look at this gravy. Look here. So you want to add your little thing where you want to add. You see the meat, them not come out whitey, no nothing there, just in there in this nice rich thick gravy. I'll come back one more time, and then that will be my final going into this turkey neck. You see, it looks, look at it, it looks more like it's on the smothered side. Look at it. Yeah, this is for all of the long belly gravy people, let me know. Next clip. So look at that now, cooking fan. This is our final going in, and we're gonna be going to the center here, and I'm gonna be putting in some broad beans. This is not homemade by any means. This is just a can of broad beans. I did taste off camera, and all I wanted was a little extra salt, so I did add it, and this is my final. I'm just gonna let my broad beans stay in there for probably another 2 to 3 minutes on the very low, same as it is. I'll be putting no more, I'll be adding no more liquid. Look at that, look at the color. I'm just gonna let my broad bean just go right through, and just, there you have it. Another 2 to 3 minutes with my broad beans all in. Look at this gravy. It's not a spoon, it's a, but look at it, you can see this gravy. So I'll catch you in the next clip. Still on the simmering, I showed you in the prior clip. You see how low that is now? I have my turkey necks there being just simmering. Now I'm gonna make some buttered cabbage, right? And this is my version of buttered cabbage. Good dollop of butter in my skillet, your skillet of choice, a very wide one. My cabbage was cut and washed off camera, and I'm gonna get my flame up to the ice, and I'm gonna let this butter melt. So my butter is melted and it's sizzling. I'm gonna add some onions, and I'm gonna saute it on the high. Saute it for about 2 minutes until they get softened. Whilst they're sauteing, I'm gonna be adding some salt. You know, I always add my salt after, but this time I add my salt now. Okay, and I'm gonna do it on the very high. I want it to saute until my onion starts like they are getting a little on the browner side. I think I've done enough with salt and all of that. So very high. This is not really a part of the video, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Okay, smells so good, so good. Look at my onions. They're getting a little bit browned up in this butter, and you see me put my little salt. My cabbage have all been washed and drained properly, and I'm gonna put them in there, and I'm gonna let them stay right there on the high, and I'll only come back to turn them when they start getting like a little browned up on the bottom there. Yeah, I'm not ready to turn them yet. So when you see me next, this will be ready. You'll see my butter cabbage look like, and I'll be plating up something just for you. So this is what my buttered cabbage looks like. Buttered cabbage looks like. You see that little burn brown look? Yeah, with the onions. Yeah, so I'll turn it off right now. I've done a little bulgur to the side there, and this here is the cream of the crop with our, you see that? This is my turkey neck. Gonna plate up some for you. Next clip. So there you have it, family, your brown stewed turkey necks, or you want to call it smothered turkey necks, your bulgur, well, my bulgur, my buttered cabbage. This is for the people who love the gravy. Thanks for loving, thanks for supporting, and I'll catch you again with another video.